Gang, in today's video, we're going to cover the Oprah trader, the Weight Watchers trader. It used to be WTW. The reason why we call it the Oprah trader is because Oprah took a stake in Weight Watchers at $7 a share. Later on, that stock traded 75 all the way up to, I think, about $100 in a short amount of time. Now, Weight Watchers before this was pretty high priced stock, and it fell a lot. It had a lot of shorts in it, short sellers, people betting against the stock because, well, who in the world thinks Weight Watchers is going to go up? But when Oprah got in, the greatest negotiator and investor of all time, I may add, around $7, the stock started to soar. And in the options market, there would be a trader who would come in, whether it be once a quarter or just ahead of earnings or ahead of news, and they would buy calls. So Weight Watchers at the time probably didn't even trade 1 million shares a day. So when someone would come in and probably trade maybe a couple hundred option contracts a day. So when someone would come in and buy, let's say 2,000 calls, that's controlling 200,000 shares of stock. They're literally making a fourth or the fifth of the complete volume of the stock during the day. You bet ya the stock would soar. So I remember when Weight Watchers was around like $17. I think they bought the like July 17 or 17 and a half calls. Stock had earnings. The stock soared about 30+%. Let's just say the calls exploded. And then next quarter, stock had earnings a couple days before. Someone would come in, buy about $250,000 worth of option premium. It would stick out like a sore thumb. Boom, earnings, stock would soar high, 20, 30+%. So me being the retail trader at the time, I was trading on my own back in Costa Rica. I would get in, and every time they'd come, I'd do backflips. I'd get so excited, and I just copy their position. Next day, boom, stock soars. They had that DJ Khaled, a musician. He signed on as ambassador. A couple days before that, someone bought calls. Boom, stock soared. Calls would explode. And the calls, they just wouldn't go up like 50% or 100%. These calls would go up freaking 300%, 1,200%, 3,000%. It would be the biggest move you've ever seen because the stock went from literally $7. I remember I stopped trading it around $75. One Friday afternoon, I went off to lunch to Rick's on the River, my favorite dive bar, beach spot. Gotta go here in a minute to dinner. And I was driving there, I was almost there, and I get a text on Twitter, or a message on Twitter from a buddy. It says, Weight Watchers. I go, what? He goes, calls. I literally hop in my truck, drive back to my trading desk, and buy all the calls I could get filled on. I paid probably 20-30% more than they paid, but I wanted them so bad. That Monday, I wake up, had news over the weekend, I think a new CEO, stock soared. I literally made my whole year just about trading Weight Watchers. Oprah, greatest trader in the world, multi-billionaire, philanthropist, negotiator. The Oprah trader, I miss you, darling. I haven't seen her in years. It's probably been a couple years. Weight Watchers really doesn't move anymore. They changed their name to ticker symbol WW right now. And I wish you'd come back, Weight Watchers. I haven't seen any flow in it in so long. There's been no news, and to be honest, I don't even look at the stock anymore. It's all Fire Eye right now. No more Weight Watchers. That is the Weight Watchers story, and it really, I used to call myself the world famous Weight Watchers trader because that's how I literally made a year, trading Weight Watchers. A few times. That's all you need.